Hey everybody, this is Steve back at the shop again. I want to do another video here, kind of bring you up to date on the progress of the Trojan Road Patrol Roadgrader project. I've just drove the tractor up and underneath the frame of the Roadgrader. I'm soon to be taking the old tricycle off. If you can see, it's off the ground now. I've got a radiator leak I got to address here quickly, but I've got everything bolted in. Well, let me back up. Let me rephrase that. I've got started on the bolting in process. You can see I got where the normal bolts would bolt the frame rails into the front bolster. Those come out, and you can see where it goes through. This is actually where the hydraulic cylinder would be. That would pick up the carriage that will go in this area right here. These will be coming out here within the next day or two. And then I'm going to have to drive the tractor back out of the shop and put that big round carriage up underneath here, you might recall from the other videos. But anyway, I started doing some painting on it, just mostly in the hard to get to areas, because once I put that big round blade carriage up and under here, it's going to be hard to get up underneath all this stuff. So I started doing just some real fast spraying in these areas here. All this is going to be covered up. Once this gets covered up, I doubt I'll ever see it again. Hopefully not. I'll have to run a cable through that pulley. There's a release cable that pulls a pin that will allow that part of that carriage to rotate, where I could spin the blade back and forth. But once all this is covered, it probably won't see daylight again as long as I own it. So I want to get something. The quality of the paint job to me wasn't all that important. I primed it. I shot some paint in there just to keep it from getting rusty, maybe for the next guy to enjoy. Who knows? But anyway, I got started. Got the M put in there. Got everything jacked up. Got it off the front off the ground. And again, all this will come out. Let's see. You can see where these, well, let me see if I can show them here. You can see part of the clamping system. You see the holes there. There's some corresponding plates that will go on the back of this that will form a clamp on either side of the axle housings. Of course, you can see the battery tray up there. It's an interesting machine once it's all said and done. I shot some paint on the deck. This deck will be, if you'll see up on the tractor there where the seat is, that seat will all come off of there, and this deck plate. I don't know if you remember from an earlier video, that was all rusty looking. Well, I cleaned all that up, primed it, and then shot some paint on there. Quick coat of paint that will go in that area between those pieces of channel iron. The seat will come off. That deck plate will go up here, all the way across this, and then this seat will actually go back on top of that deck plate. The tin, the fenders, fender wells, whatever, I brought that inside just to get it out of the weather. We're supposed to have right now, believe it or not, it's kind of partly cloudy, 70 something degrees. December, I guess today's about the 30th, more or less. It's really warm. Tonight it's supposed to be 28. So we're going to go from 75 to 28 in less than 12 hours. So that ought to be interesting. And right now I'm out here in shirt sleeves. That's the tractor that actually came out from underneath that. That's a Stage 2 Super M. And it's going to be a Stage 2 Super M once again several months down the road from now. I'm going to drop another motor in that thing, and I'm going to restore it as a Stage 2 Super M. So that's another project. But anyway, I just wanted to do a little quickie video. Let you kind of get caught up on the progress. I'll give it a final paint, obviously, once it's all assembled. I'll have to cover up my nice, pretty, shiny silver wheels here and cover up the actual tractor itself. Now this machine is supposed to have, if you'll notice, the tractor's got live hydraulics, got an MW pump on it. This tractor actually came from Batavia, New York, back in the 40s from Trojan. It had a pump that actually sat right here. This machine now has a power steering pump on it there. The pump that was on it was shot in by every definition of the word. The clutch, the bearing, it had a bearing in the pulley. That was gone. The pulley, the pump itself had, I mean, you could crush rocks with it. It was so worn out. There was enough clearance between the gears that it was ridiculous. So I did away with it. Maybe some purist or the correct police might come arrest me. Screw them. I mean, it's mine. I'll do what I want. And I'm going to run the hydraulics on it off of that M&W pump over there. So, if they don't like it, I guess they can get over it. But I put the power steering on it in this area here, and the M&W pump should be sufficient to run 2 cylinders that will pick up the carriage and the blade. I picked up some ridiculous weight with one of those pumps, so I don't think it'll be an issue. But anyway, that's the progress thus far. So stay tuned, same time, same station. Thanks for watching.